Hi everyone, so today I have a back to school makeup tutorial. I realize that school may have been in session for a week or two by now, but it's still not too late to have a good makeup look for you. And the foundation and stuff that I already have on my face is what I wanted to tell you guys about. Right now on my face I have a combination of my Kat Von D Lock It Longwear foundation, and this is like in the palest color. I think it's an L42. I just have this under my eyes. Oops, daisy, I forgot I didn't have the cap on there. Well, that's embarrassing. Just around my eyes and other areas to highlight, and then this in the areas that I didn't highlight. And it might look like I have a little bit more blush and stuff on this side of my face, but the side of my face is just like really red right here for some reason. I'm not sure why. I hope it's because I'm not getting a breakout. I just hope that it's red for the heck of it. Then on the rest of my face, I have my Laguna bronzer, which I'm sure you guys know what that looks like by now. I have Tarte in Amazonian Clay. Maybe if I try to slow down, I can say my words. In Exposed, just for a little bit of color right in through here, as always. And then I have another Tarte Amazonian Clay in Angelic for a highlight. And then on my apples of my cheeks, I decided to wear a little bit of blush, which I never really use a lip color or a blush in any of my tutorials. But today I was just feeling it, so I have my Ulta blush in Afternoon Delight, which is a very nice, soft, light pink with some shimmer in it, so it doesn't add a whole lot of color. I feel like I have to be careful with blushes because I'm so fair-skinned. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial for back to school. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned if you want to see how to do this look. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do, as with any makeup look, is just take some eyeshadow primer, and I'm using Urban Decay's in Sin, and you just want to take just a little dot. A little bit of this stuff really truly goes a long way. So just dab that on your lid and into your crease. Pretty much anywhere you're putting shadow, you should be putting this color. Since this is tinted, I don't necessarily like taking it up to my brow bone, taking this color up to my brow bone, because I don't really put eyeshadow on my brow bone, and when I do, it's lighter, and I just don't want this to come through the lightness. If you were to use a highlight color on there. And then what we're going to do is take our Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette, for those of you that have it. If not, you can try to find something similar. I'm taking this color, it's called Tainted. It's just a very light pink shimmery color. If you want a closer look at these shadows or the color payoff of these, I do have a video on my older channel, Oh Mon Dieu Ça Make, so I will link the link for that video down below if it'll let me, if you guys want a closer look at this palette. So I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and just get a little bit on, and as always with Urban Decay, a little goes a long way, so you barely need to get your brush in there. You just want to kind of dab this around the lid, sort of bring it up into the crease. Now we're going to dip our brush into Flow, which is just a nice light champagne-y color, very similar to Sin. And then we're just going to put that right in the highlight. Just like that. And then now going back into the original Naked palette, I'm going to go ahead and grab just a little bit of Half Baked. You don't want a whole lot of this, so just dab it. And just put this in the center of your eye, and then this is just going to help bring more light and a little bit more shimmer into your eyes. So you barely want any there, just to have a little bit right in the center of your eye. And then you're going to go ahead and take Naked and get it on a crease brush and put it right into your crease for a little bit of definition. And for me, I don't need a whole lot of this because I am so fairly toned. It pretty much shows up pretty well in my skin tone. If you're not as pale as me, you can try using Buck instead to get that defined if Naked isn't really going to put much of a color difference on you. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left over right under my lash line. Just like that. And then now it's time for eyeliner. And for this look, I chose to use gel liner just because I haven't used it in such a long time. And this is MAC's Black Track Fluid Line. and I'm going to go ahead and use a brush like this. As you can see, I'm cut up to this point. What I was going to say, if you want a more simple look, you could just leave your liner like this, or you can flick it out like I'm about to do. I just like giving it a tiny little flick and tiny little wing, nothing too dramatic since this is a look for the day and for school. So you don't want to go too big and too dramatic of a wing. And I'm going to go ahead and catch this eye up in a second. But before that, I'm just going to go ahead and put my mascara on. And today, I'm just going to use my Too Faced Lashgasm mascara. I'm not going to layer it with anything else because I do want it to be a little less of a makeup look. Normally, I would pile on more mascara to give my lashes more volume and thickness, but since I want it to be pretty easy tone, I'm just going to put like a coat or two of this on and that will be it. And that is it for the eye look. And to finish the look off with lips, I'm using this Revlon Lip Butter, and this is in number 80 Strawberry Shortcake. It's a nice pink color. And this is something that's not too over the top. It just gives your lips a nice little bit of color to them, and I don't think that it clashes too much with the eyeshadow. It could if you were to put, with these you can kind of build the color up and build up the layers, but I would keep it to a very thin one layer so it doesn't clash too much with the pink and the eyeshadow that you have. But I feel like it is a nice pink color just to have a little something on your lips, or a nice pale gloss, or even just clean lips would look great with this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!